Today I'm going to go into a little bit more on the Droughtscape, like xeriscape type patios and stuff, and plants and low water usage type scenarios. So here, these people have kids. This is a project where we really worked with things that were already here, worked around them, altered them slightly and stuff like this, added in some prefab things. A lot of the prefab type materials I usually have the customer get it, which I'll show you in a second. And then we can just install it for them if it's something simple and all that kind of stuff. There are certain things that we'd rather just have you get it because there's so many options that I wouldn't even really want to show you any options, because might as well just go get something you like on Amazon or Home Depot or whatever. Most items we'll get ourselves, but there's some particular ones I'd rather have you just get it. So coming through here, we have a Palm Springs Gold crushed gravel, a 3/8 inch, so a small crushed gravel. If you want to get a little close-up of this, it's really cool. It's got yellows and whites and pinks and browns and beiges. It's a very interesting little gravel, probably the most colorful gravel you could possibly get. And it's pretty natural looking, it kind of blends in nicely. It's kind of a goldy look to it overall, especially in the smaller size. If you get the bigger one, you can kind of see more of the colors a little better. But I like using the small gravels if you're going to walk on it more often, because the big ones are kind of crunchy and kind of all over the place. These ones, it's nice to walk on. So small gravels for patios usually. Some cases maybe not, but there's a good use of that. So they have some existing planter boxes here. These are already here. They planted some pumpkins, which is awesome. And they already got them coming out, and they're gonna have some full-size pumpkins just in time for Halloween. These guys love Halloween. So we of course wanted to keep their little space there for their pumpkins. They might even grow them year-round, I don't know. They might carve pumpkins in March, it could be fun. So here we have a prefabricated trellis. They just picked this up, I don't even know where, maybe Home Depot or Ace or something. It's pretty cool, and we brought in these, I believe these are 5 gallons. Yeah, these are 5-gallon star jasmine vines. So they'll grow up over time. Star jasmine will kind of naturally grow up and wrap around, but you generally want to at least, kind of grab it and weave it through as it starts to, because you might get a piece coming off like this. You kind of want to grab that and wrap it around and then keep doing that. And it takes very minimal training, and once it really gets established and developed, it'll just kind of take over everything. Really cool plant, and very pungent. Over here, they have a little garden box. They're going to do something with that. I got a couple very nice developed. We got some big kangaroo paw here. This is how big they were when we first brought them in, and there's some big kangaroo paw. So that's a 5-gallon size. So that's a big 5-gallon. And then I got a couple more here. Seems like the yellow ones, recently at least, have been a little bit bigger and more established than the red ones in the nurseries, but the red ones do get large as well. They also have some orange ones on the kangaroo paws that are pretty cool, but they're kind of a hybrid, so they grow a little bit less large and dramatic as the yellow and the red do. And here's a purple New Zealand flax. Beautiful plant. It's a little dried out. We planted this in summer, so we have warranties on all our plants, but that's a very nice little accent plant. So here I have the 2 yellow kangaroo paw. I have the 1 red off in the corner, and then for balance I brought another red here, so the spacing is kind of 2 red and then 2 yellow. And then again, another spacing thing is I have 2 purple New Zealand flax, very similar spacing, so it almost looks like it's a random layout, but if you look at it closely, it's kind of not. So it is very appealing from all different angles. You have a corner property here. You want to make sure from any angle that you get pretty much everything wherever you look, which is nice. Here's a germander sage. This is one of my personal favorite plants here. You literally get like a blue flower to it, which is just gorgeous. Extremely useful plant. A little bit pungent. Here's another germander. And then we have our pumpkins taking over a couple of our plants here. So this is a Russian sage here, another fantastic plant. Autumn sage, a little red in there, and then I believe that's one of my orange kangaroo paw actually in the corner. And so this is their fire pit. These are their chairs. I have them pick it up. I don't really pick up anything like this. We do build fire pits into the ground and all that kind of stuff, but stuff like this, just go get it. And that's it for this area.